want to go up top, right? Let me show you the way. Guided tour from Cinder Carla herself.
Alright, hey everybody, welcome back. We're here with another cosplay build. This one was brought to us by a viewer named Crimson Tide. He said, we should do that one chick's AC, or that one chick's mech thing, I think, from Bubblegum Crisis. I don't remember exactly what it said. I'll put it up on the screen there. It'll be there. That way you'll be able to see what he said. But he generally asked that, and I looked into it and I was like, wait a minute, there's more than one. Which one? So I'll do them all. Starting with Celia. This is Celia's. This is her AC. Well, what her AC turned into, basically. She started out having a couple of laser weapons in her hands, like in her palms, and having also like blades in her arms. So we don't really do that here. So I went with oh, and she's supposed to also be able to fly a lot. And this AC's pretty good at flying. I could have done maybe a little bit better if I'd have picked a better generator, but I'm a little picky. But we went with the VP-44D head because it kind of actually looks a little bit like the head of the mechs that they use in that series of Bubblegum Crisis and / Bubblegum Crash. Went with the ephemera core because it's still the fembot core, honestly. That, and also it works really well with energy weapons. Well, with the generator. Lammergear 46F arms, you know, the new ones. I didn't really have a particular reason for using these arms. I just wanted to keep the weight down, keep the speed up. And the ephemera legs, I thought about going with other legs with like reverse joint legs so that she flew more, but I kind of wanted to keep the shape of the body to be as close to what the original like suit that she had was. And AC is obviously going to be a lot bigger than what she originally used, because considering what she originally used was about the size of her original body. But you know, that's kind of what we're working with here. For the internals, we went with the BC-0200 Grid Walker. She's supposed to be able to fly a lot, so Grid Walkers are good for upward thrust. They don't have the best upward thrust efficiency, but they work well. They work well enough. On the FCS, we have the PO5 because reasons. And for the generator, I went with the VE-20C because of the firearm specialization. Again, would have gone with the VE-20B, but the problem is just don't have the load, or it's got an energy shortfall. Could go with the 20A so we can get a little bit better energy recharge and supply recovery at the sacrifice of a little bit initial capacity, but honestly I kind of like having that capacity being a little bit higher anyway. And I have the pulse armor, although this is obviously whatever you want to use. I just kind of figured pulse armor kind of went with the character a little bit better. And on to the business end, the weapons. For the right arm, we got the VP-66LR. I was originally going to go with a laser pistol, but with the way the rest of this is, the arms were just a little bit too weak in the DPS range, so I kind of bumped it up with the light laser rifle. On the left arm, we have the laser dagger. This was kind of a hard choice. We have a lot of melee options. I didn't really have any that were a laser, or well, a physical blade. Closest thing we have to that is the pile bunker. That's more of a physical pike, or well, pike with a K. So I went with the laser dagger because it's kind of quick. Figured quick is good. And we got dual VP-60 LCSs on the back, just to kind of stay within the theme of lasers, because she had lasers. I would have gone with dual melees on the arms, but we don't have that option. But that is how I built her. This is how she's painted. I will leave the build code in the description of the video for the Steam players out there. Those of you that do not have access to Steam, this is the color codes basically. For domain, we have the R81, G102, B145, sub R126, G128, B149. R101, G106, B137 on the support. Optional is 140, 149, and 162. Other is 104, 104, 104. And the device is going to be 85, 110, 255. All of these having a reflectiveness of 0. It was originally supposed to be a reflectiveness of 0, but I guess I actually had... It does look better that way. Okay, so the main has a reflectiveness of 21, but everything else is 0. And I went with the exact same on the weapons. No pattern. That is the build and everything. Let's go ahead and get on to the PvE and PvP portion. Enjoy the show. Well, that was Celia from Bubblegum Crisis and Bubblegum Crash. I hope you all enjoyed. If you did, leave a like, subscribe, and come back for more. I'm going to do the other girls from this series also, but not all back to back. I'm going to work them in with the others, with the ACFA and AC4 builds and other Armored Core builds in general. Anyhow, see you later.